What's going on, guys? Welcome back to bullgearrc videos. And look at what I got right here. Look at what I got right here. The Kyosho Mini-Z 4x4. Now, guys, there are not too many of the newer trucks that are really appealing to me, or the new products that are coming out. There are a couple of them, and this happens to be one of the ones that has caught my attention. You know, I've been messing with the little 124 scale stuff for a while, and yeah, I wanted to get my hands on one of these. Alright, so a couple things I'm really liking about this truck. Number one, you know, is the scale detail, of course. It's a hard body. We do have metal links, metal ball ends, tight steering radius, metal gears in the axles. I'm really digging that. And one of the other things that I'm really liking, guys, is that we have apparently 6 different gear selections for our pinion gear, which means that I can gear this thing down. And you know me, I like to gear them down. So yeah, let's see here. This tells us about the radio. Here we go on the back. Yeah, right here's what I'm talking about. We got a 10 tooth, a 12 tooth, a 14 tooth, 16 tooth, 18 tooth, and a 20 tooth. Now, I don't know what comes stock in these, but mine's going to be running a 10 tooth, so we can assure you of this. Now, it appears that when we change the pinion gears, we have 3 different types of motor spacers included. That makes changing these gears supposedly simple. So yeah, let's without further ado, let's get into this thing, shall we? Okay, let's get this tape off of here. Uh-oh. Was she hiding something on me here? Yep, there they are. Got this thing. Oh, some more tape. Look at there. All right, let's get this thing on out of here and see what we get. Well, they got it in here, guys. It don't want to come out. There we go. There we go. Here's our instruction manual. We'll take a look at that in a second. This is going to be all right. Looks like we got our pinion gears. We got some little motor spacers in there. This is our radio. Let's have a peek. Radio feels decent. Liking that. Now then, let's have a look here. So this is our dual rate. This one here can be used, it says when we do optional lighting, if we want to do that. This one here is not saying on the box what that one is. Let's see. That's the steering trim. This is throttle trim. Yeah, decent. Feels light. Takes 4 AA batteries. So yeah. Let's get that out of the way. Decent size radio. Let's have a peek in this manual, see what we got in here. Basic instructions. says don't stick your fingers in the gears, that might hurt. Yeah. All right, here's all of our radio instructions. This tells us how to remove the body. Looks like the pins are underneath. Installing our 4 AAA batteries in here. Now, I'm personally not a fan of putting AAA batteries in this thing. That's weighed up high. I'm not a fan of recharging my batteries all the time, or changing batteries, or having different batteries. This goes through how we can change out our gear sets. And it says the 10 tooth is standard. So yeah, we're just going to leave it just the way it is then. Yeah, it gives us a pretty nice little breakdown. Pretty nice little breakdown. So yeah, let's see what we got to do to get this out of here. Oh Lord, they screwed it right in. So let me get this. Let me get a screwdriver and get this thing out of here. All right, so we got this thing out of the box, guys, and I got to say, this is a good looking little truck, man. Look at that paint job. Look at that, nice tinted windows. It's a pretty little truck. Tires are soft, sticky, not a lot of tread, more like a street tire. I noticed just ever so slightly a little bump steer there, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. It's not, this thing ain't gonna go very fast anyway, so yeah, that's not an issue. Does have some little shackles here, front and rear. Feels like it's a plastic bumper, but pretty solid. Man, lots of detail on this thing, guys. Lots of detail. I do like it. Looks pretty good. Looks like she's got some pretty good travel. She's got metal links. They're pretty small, but they are metal links. I think I have a little idea, something I might want to do to those. Metal steering link. Looks pretty nice altogether. Let's see, how do we get this body off of here? Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, okay, so those just pop down like that. Oh, piece of cake. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. I think after I do that a time or two there, she'll be a little bit easier to do. Up front here, of course, we have our battery tray. I'm assuming this must come out of here somehow. Let's see, how does this work? It's always fun figuring this stuff out for the first time. Oh, there we go. Just kind of curves out of there. Now here's the motor spacers that they talk about for when we install different gear ratios. Looks like the spacers here on this side, so that will adjust the motor this way depending on which gear you use. Looks like our receiver ESC's all one unit in the back. 2 wires straight to the motor. The motor's quite a bit bigger than the one in the SCX24, so I'm assuming this must be like a 130 size motor. Nice frame rails. stiff, no twist that I can see. So yeah, kind of digging it. We're gonna see how it works. It got quite a bit of overhang here in the back, so we'll see how that works out for us down the road. I can see this comes off. Shock mounts. Yeah, shock mounts are mounted to the frame rail, so looks to be a separate piece from this back in case we want to do modifications or different bodies down the road. But yeah, we'll get some batteries in this thing. And I was looking outside the motel there where I'm staying at tonight, and I did see some little rocks and stuff out there that looks like a nice place to go take a test run with this thing. So I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. We'll get this thing out here and see what it does on some rocks. Alright, so right off the bat I noticed this thing seems to have a loose slipper clutch. So that's something we will need to address, but it seems to be doing pretty good. Alright, as you've seen from the video, guys, this thing looks like it could be a pretty capable crawler. Trail truck, whatever. But like you seen in the video, the slipper clutch was slipping. I mean, this thing had really no power at all, with that being the case. So, and looking at the slipper clutch assembly, I didn't really see any way to tighten that up unless I were to put some sort of shims or something in there, because it's spring loaded. So yeah, slipper clutch eliminator, and now she don't slip. But anyway, yeah, overall I kind of dig it. I didn't like the fact that I had to work on the slipper clutch right out of the box, but it is what it is, and that's what I'd had to deal with. So yeah, we'll tinker with this thing down the road here and we'll get it going. But I think it would be a pretty good crawler or trail truck. I do want to take this tire off the back, eliminate some of that weight. I am going to take the AA batteries out of here. We are going to put a lipo in this thing. I'm probably going to put a 1S lipo in here because I'm not going to be changing batteries out all the time or have to get a new charger to charge AAA batteries. So that being said, guys, till next time, old Uncle Lee, bullgearrc video said, I'll see ya.